What is up with my background blinking in and out here?
Texas
I
parties.
think
Texas parties.
my yacht rock shirt.
So my understanding is like in Nordic countries, they have Texas parties where they dress up like how they think Americans dress
Yeah.
and act. And it is
Accurate.
pretty accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
not wildly inaccurate.
I
but you
mean-
can tell they're like hitting it as hard as they can, kind of.
Yeah.
I've been surprised over the years of how many people like it's a non-zero number of people who think that like, well, everybody in Texas is like cowboys and goes to rodeos and there's like tumbleweeds and stuff, right? And you're like,
Mostly.
Just
10%.
you all
the
ride horses
tumbleweeds,
down there,
yes.
right? Doesn't everybody ride horses down there?
Not everybody, but some people do. I
I
definitely
was gonna
have
say,
seen
like-
horses on the street in a non-cop context here.
But I would
I
not say it was a
imagine,
common thing.
No.
Not
So, oh, look,
enough
a horse.
volunteering.
Nice. Yeah, not enough. Oh boy. Speaking of horses, what did we do last time? Let's find out.
I don't think there were any horses.
Oh no, but there was
Not
there was
enough.
other things.
We could change that this time.
the first
Wish.
hour or so was a philosophical conversation about whether or not to kill the gods. Ampix,
It's on the tin.
we did a scry for Ampix's staff, and there's a weird tension between the staff and the mirror, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Reviewed the first step for the Neo-Atlanteans was to find a path to the land of the dead. Ampix summoned Verdesh, the Atlantean Wardian of Natra, back when it was a full Atlantean city, and said, yeah, if you go ahead and do this, you will strike down the gods and make room for Atlanteans to rise back up and live with humans. And also offered the advice that you could leverage your relationship with the gods, Ampix, or Rook, to get at them. Someone suggested that you gang up with Rook to kill all the other gods, although the Atlanteans did say to kill Rook first. Urtu then beseeched Rook to say where we're going to start killing gods then. And Ampix in brand new cherry flavor fashion started coughing up black cats, super gross, and they tried to pull off his bracelets and circle around him. And again, Rook wanted you to kill Zuz first, so a couple different directions there. Y'all slept on it on the boat. Solon sent a message to Pelican Island saying that the kill gods starting with counters. So that's also in a direction. And Urtu and Hay went to talk to Uvil the blacksmith, delivered the Atlantean scrap from the dolphins. You got three gold, 3 coin, three big strings of shells from him, and he said that when Hay comes back, there will be a pair of Atlantean spurs for them.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah, or they slishy slashy slash.
As you go killing merrily along.
He is also ready for Atlantis to rise again, and when I think Urtu was trying to kind of like talk about maybe some gods are okay, and Uvil said something along the lines of gods must feed, and anyone who touches one or deals with them is transformed in some way. Ampix assessed the situation, just trying to get a hang of the lay of the city. The greatest threat they thought was a storm looming on the horizon, which became not on the horizon very quickly, and that he could leverage knowledge of the Atlanteans to blackmail someone, maybe? Question mark. Folks on the docks were all agitated because the big storm was whipping in, and the Primal was anchored outside of port. Wrencha Vance rolled in on her longboat with a couple guys, bringing the/a hourglass in. She got that metal flame sword, long silver hair, and a big scar like right across her face here. They went to the Skeleton Key and got Wilder to introduce them to Hay and Ertu. Hay was being Hay a lot. Ertu was being Ertu a lot.
What?
Talked about killing dolphins. Hay, Brencha asked Hay, what kind of little animal are you? And Hay said that they were raised by dolphins.
I was told to always tell the truth.
Yep. And she was like, but you killed dolphins. And Hay had the great line of, you've killed humans, right? Fair point.
Checkmate atheists.
Cool. And then so y'all got hired on, said they're going to Nimur they're going to protect Nimur from pirates. Hay went by themselves with Vance on a longboat.
Great idea.
Failed, big fail on the hunt roll, and no one to heart
Double
them.
fail.
So
So much XP.
there was some pointed questions as the rowing stopped halfway between port and the ship, and Hay was just like, I'm going to kill your captain.
Okay. Jumped out.
And then jumped, first Hay beseeched the wilds for dolphins to come beat up lady. Blew that roll too, and dolphins jumped out of the water, and she just immediately thwarted them into pieces, blood everywhere, and all the dolphins fucked off because I think they're done with this situation.
They're supposed to listen to me.
Yeah, I think they're scared off now.
Within reason. Unless something scarier than me, I guess.
Yeah. And at that point, Hay jumped off the boat and started swimming towards the ship with the intention of summoning a big beastie. The rest of y'all decided to follow in a longboat. And it's now still the light. So you're Solon turned into a dolphin and went after them.
Greetings, fellow dolphins.
And the other two are running dark. But not too dark because Rencha held up her sword. It lit a flame, signaling the primal to open fire with their cannons, which is probably good because at that point, Hay also summoned a giant water whale. And that is where we left the scene, in the middle of the beginning of a big storm fight.
Oh no!
Because Hay had used their move to basically summon like some rage thing to kill.
Yeah, Hay used
water orca.
What was it?
Summon the spirits.
Wild
Avenger.
I
used Wild Avenger.
Yeah.
Now we're stuck with this.
When you want to make the humans pay, mark one curse and unleash a creature or elemental monster who rampages uncontrollably, hurting friend and foe alike. To which Hay said, yes, I understand. I read the fine print.
I read all this. Agree. Let me have the iTunes app.
And you, did you mark +1 heart with that being?
Oh.
Also in the fine print?
How do I guess I added there. I think I give it a name.
Just add it water whale and give yourself a heart with it.
Don't forget to check your XP questions, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Dub.
And you marked a curse for that, right?
Yeah, sure. I did.
And you can make it go away by marking another curse.
Oh, I had an advancement. I wrote myself a note. It says 1 advance. I need to figure out what that means. Hearts.
Cool. Yeah. So, where do we want to start?
With Hay's creature decimating the ship, and we win, and it's awesome, and life's good.
Well, the first thing the creature is going to do is attack the nearest thing to it.
Okay, that seems like it's okay.
So
that might be me.
That's Hay.
I'm a good fast swimmer.
You are a good fast swimmer. Yeah. So, can you describe the giant whale? It's probably like half the size of the ship.
Greetings,
but it's still
sea creature.
quite large and very upset to have been conjured from its peaceful nothingness. Now I'm something, and I hate it.
Why do I exist? This sucks.
I have thoughts and urges now. Fuck me.
Do not like.
Yeah, I've just been thinking about that piece Heat, and it's not a metaphor. It talks a lot about whales. It's like all of the emotions that sea mammals have felt and have just leaked into the water are now coalesced into this rage whale. That
Awesome.
We are
is
rage whale.
gonna
We just
teach.
need
It's gonna teach
one
other
word
whales how
suggestion.
to sink yachts and how to beach itself, and
So
and it just looks like a big giant like orca with teeth,
ooh,
and but it's made of
yeah.
water, so it's like
a Worka.
kind of it's see-through, but
Great. You are the first thing that it sees, and it's basically
Mama.
like, why did you make me? And it is going to immediately go for you. What
Whoa,
is your
why?
reaction to
What?
that?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make another one.
This is a bullshit move.
Let them fight.
Why does everyone else get cool moves that work?
And you get the move that endangers yourself.
I should say
You
wait,
can also just
can I
swim
take my
away.
advance first?
Yeah.
Like Life Devourer.
Fine print. Summon a creature that will probably kill you. Good luck, fucker.
It seems like you want to be in a tactical position for that. Creature and run.
To be
You
fair,
can. You are a fast swimmer, so you can definitely swim away.
Yeah, I'm gonna swim away.
Swim towards the ship, maybe. Chase.
Yeah, I think I want to lure it towards the ship though.
I think it's going towards the ship because that's the next biggest thing. So if
Okay,
you're
if
also
I-
going in that direction,
Engage your
Sure.
voluntary flatulence jet.
Ertu taught me this one.
Special power. It's a custom move you can add with your advancement.
Is this an NPC? Does it count as an NPC?
Whale.
not in the sense of like you can like be like, hey NPC, do a person thing.
That can't assert dominance.
So you're never going to be in a conversation with the whale. is
We're
what-
never gonna talk to the whale.
Hey, buddy, what's happening?
It's not mortal.
I think I'm gonna say that since you summoned it, you may be able to assert dominance, but you're
There's a
going to need
fox.
a monstrous success to do so.
Okay. Which means I could.
Which means I have a chance.
You could just burn another curse and do
I
it.
could burn a curse and do it.
Don't burn a curse.
But I
burn a
kind of want to
curse,
see what
baby.
happens if I don't. Yeah, let's just let the rampage go. I don't think
Um,
Hay would think it that far ahead. That
yeah.
makes sense. Hay's just like, yeah, go. There's a fox in the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does the fox say?
It says bye.
Yum nom nom chickens. I want chickens.
Nom,
Give me
nom, nom.
chickens.
We
no,
eat those
I had forgotten about the chickens.
I see you have a rabbit in there.
Yeah. Sometimes the fox sits out the door and stares in.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Like, no.
there are snacks.
There's some
Looks
snacks in there.
tasty.
Cool. I think you're gonna need to do a finesse roll to get out of its way while it's heading towards the ship. Then,
Yeah. Okay.
What is your approach?
Let's see. I think tenacious, because I think I've been like, I really want this to happen. She drew a sword on me. I jumped out. I called this whale. I'm not gonna fail. Just gotta keep trying. So +1.
Nothing
Yeah,
but
+1.
success.
Let me see. Where's my dice roller? There it
Where's
is.
my dice roller?
No one can hearten you at this point still.
Yeah, you're still on your own.
So far away from everyone. No, I should never do this again.
That's what happens when you leave the.
We
leave the
talked
group.
about not splitting up.
I'm
I
still
love that
swimming.
the last one is called rowing muscles.
Dub dub is the water whale.
Dubbed is WW water whale.
Yeah.
Dub dub. So 2d6.
2d6
Plus
plus 1.
one. Called it miss me, and it's true. So I rolled a 10.
Ooh, there it is. Cool. So on a measured success. You go where you wanted, or get that thing. So yeah, it. Tell me how you avoid it.
I think I dive into it.
Dive
think it comes-
into it.
It comes at me and I think I like dive through it. It's water.
Yeah, sure.
I've swum in rage before. It's not my first time. But I don't think it would be very good for like most people.
Cool.
You only adopted the water rage. I was born there.
I was born in it.
in the water rage.
Cool. So you and the water whale are running towards the ship that is
And I
firing
ride
cannons.
it now like Free Willy. Have I earned this right yet?
That is firing cannons at you. Let's Solon, I think you show up next. You get to the boat where
Welcome.
Rensha is holding her sword aloft and kind of like signaling where to shoot.
Okay.
As a dolphin, what would you like to do there?
Speaking as a dolphin.
You could interact with that set piece, or you could continue on towards the giant water whale that you see Hay has dove into.
Can I do sorcery as a dolphin?
You sure can.
Okay. I think that's gotta be both as a player and as a character. I think that's gonna be the natural thing.
All right, roll those sorcery dice.
Well, you are a sorcerer.
Load up some dice.
That's such a Solon move.
You love to source.
And let's see what we get. 2,
Some
5, 4,
Hollandaise.
4, 1.
Hollandaise.
Uh,
Different. Sorcerer.
Saucer. Saucier.
So
2, 5, 4, 1, 4. Yikes.
okay.
And you are not near the boat, right? Okay.
2,
Not
5,
near the
4,
ship.
1, 4. And they total to 16, so I could do the 2, 5, 4, 1, 4. Also, so I could do a mighty hand here.
Yeah, be good.
Made of water.
Yeah,
Made of chaos.
yeah. Or I could do just a simple psychic command.
Yeah, there are also 2 other dudes on the boat as well, kind of.
Oh, so I can only do one of them to bend my will.
Yeah. I bet they're cool though.
Oh man.
And honestly, you might have you will have a better time with that than the sword.
Oh, okay. So I could psychic command one of the other guys on the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, that seems fun.
Ooh.
Is it more fun than giant hand? Oh man. Okay, yeah. What do we? I can either just smack somebody out of the boat, or I can try and set one of the NPCs against the sword lady.
The white lady.
Or they can refuse and mark a mood, which seems more like, oh, that's a PC though. Yeah, the NPC, they do as you wish, or they take one mood. The NPC would logically take a mood.
I think she would. I don't think what the guys only have 1 mood each. Spoiler alert. So
Okay.
I think they would do your thing. They're just goons.
Okay, so I am going to possess one of the goons and have them attack. I'm gonna say attack everyone else on the ship.
Great.
Yes.
And then I go back to swimming.
Question: do you do the goon with or without the hourglass?
Oh man. I'm gonna say hourglass goon sounds more fun. So
All right.
oh, in that case, I will
cool.
say everyone and everything on the ship too.
Ooh, oh boy.
Crush. Kill.
I'm
Destroy.
Do you stick around to see what happens, or you just like do it and
Oh
then
man,
fuck
as
off?
a player, I desperately want to know what happens, but I don't think Solon is brave enough to stick around.
You as a player will know what happens, and it's just a matter of just positioning like where Solon is with that.
Yeah, I think Solon is just gonna keep booking it out of there
Cool.
like a coward.
Heath, can I get you to roll a 6-sided die for me?
Oh no.
Bum,
I'm
bum,
sorry.
bum,
Mr. Chaos.
Here comes a 6-sided die.
Oh no.
Kablamo! It's a 1.
Oh yeah. Great. So he puts down the hourglass,
My
and so
apologies, everyone.
we see this, and pulls out like a little nasty
Oh,
knife
no.
and just dives at the other goon,
No.
like just hits it in his belly, and both of them go overboard.
Oh no.
Food for the Leviathan thingy that
Wrench is
he
just like,
summoned.
I gotta fucking row myself now. Great. Cool. Ampix and Ertu, you are approaching the longboat, and I think you see the guys attack each other and go overboard, and Wrench is being like, amateurs. But she's still like holding up the sword and signaling to the ship. You probably have a shot to do something soon. You're not there yet, but what are your intentions?
Remind me, this lady.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the lady I'm not supposed to kill?
This is the
Do I know
lady
that?
who killed your brother. Yes.
Okay, right.
Never seek revenge on this person. I think there's like a little flashback moment
You're right. Yeah.
right before you kill.
Just to clarify,
Obi-Wan like voice.
are you saying I should not
Oh yeah, I forgot it was like a
seek
long.
revenge?
There's like,
Like-
I'm not supposed to kill her for my brother, but can I kill her for my friends?
What if
That's
she
right.
That's a
hurts
different.
me first?
Yeah.
I mean, we're defending ourselves here. I
And
kind of figure.
she does not see your approach because Ampix put the lamp out. And there's a lot of stuff going on.
I think it. Ampix, you got any ideas? I don't. I mean, I can keep rowing toward the boat, or we can stop here and jump in the water and swim towards the boat. I don't know if you got any crazy snake magic up your sleeve or something. I got a sword, which doesn't do much good from here. So
It's not called magic. They're called rituals. It's a different
Magic is something
thing.
that a children's
It's an
party
act
magician-
of devotion.
Right.
They're not tricks, Michael.
I mean, I have some things I can do, I think, at a distance.
That's the thing I should have
Uh,
learned to do.
But I I kind of want to get that hourglass. I kind of feel like, yes, it's very important that we get this woman, but first,
Oh.
just
can I just
quick
keep
moment.
rowing toward her ship?
Yeah, she won't notice you until you're like right there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Should I try to smite her from here, or
I mean,
smite the hourglass?
snakes are good swimmers, right? Can you like turn into a swimmy water snake or something?
I'm also real curious about this Genesis power that I have. So
Oh,
I can
When
you
you
want
want
your
God's
God's
domain,
domain-
to transform your location.
yeah, your God's
I'm like the
domain
only
is
person who
flourish.
can't turn into things.
I'm curious. I'm just like, what would happen if I try to transform an area of the ocean or
To snakes.
yeah. God, I kind of want to see what that's like.
Or
this plan.
I mean, the broad domain is. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Try that.
Well, so, you know what? I think first, well, that knocks me out of the scene.
Mm.
Oh
moves.
yeah.
Unless I get to
You
let
have
my
the
God take over again.
favored one beyond harm, right?
Yes. So okay, so I could use favored one beyond harm and force that mood on her, maybe.
You can offer it to another character.
Or okay, I can't transfer it to another character. If it's a PC, they must agree to take on your suffering. So if it's an
yeah.
NPC, can I use this
And-
offensively?
It sounds like it.
Yeah. Okay, so I will I will. Gosh, what does that look like? I want to push my
Yeah.
obsession onto her. That doesn't sound weird, right?
Oh no.
Pretty
like-
pretty normal for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
depends on where the goalposts are.
Okay.
So
So,
what does letting yourself be your god's cherished pet look like?
Well, that's so okay. If I mark a curse, which I just did, divine power bursts forth in your wake with growing frequency.
Mhm.
I guess I mean I get well actually, so here's my question. Is my relationship with Zoe's good enough right now to be favored? Or
Mm.
am I going to be calling on a different god like Rook?
Ooh, that is your call entirely.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling kind of like pantheon right now. So I will uh oh, I will try. Can I call on Smilla?
Uh-huh.
Is that like the worst thing in the world? Let's try it.
No, it's really good.
Get her
Yeah.
here so we can kill her.
So
I like her.
so looking like Smilla's favored, I guess, means that
Oh, you have the mirror, right?
And
like
Smilla is Destiny, Shadows, Augury, and Mirrors. So
Yeah.
Shadows is also good. Doesn't
Yeah.
always have to be Mirrors.
right. But I was thinking like yes. So just wherever I am right now, I am just as if I was in shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like one of those noir characters who like wanders into another movie.
Yep.
So it's just like shadowed everywhere and like yeah. I think yes. So I have a mantle of shadows essentially.
Excellent. And like you almost when you see Smilla place this mantle of shadows upon you, what does she look like?
I mean, not happy exactly.
Mhm.
Uh
Actually,
uh
I think she might be.
oh, okay. Well, that's even
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. So she's I like I think the expression on her like hard to read face because it's kind of reflective is
Mhm.
like intrigued. It's like, oh, okay.
All right.
Like I like this.
Thank
Yes,
you for
call on me when you
welcoming
need
me
me.
in, of course.
Yeah.
Great. So you are putting obsessed, or you're putting
Um,
obsessed on Renshaw here. Okay, cool.
yeah. Or yeah.
And it does,
Interesting. Gosh, is it a 1-to-1 mood? I guess that also probably tells her that we're coming, but like
oh yeah. And
Yeah.
what does it look like when the mood transfers to her? Like how does that even work?
I think that I am like visibly lightened,
Mhm.
like oh, like I'm relieved, and like that spark or that weight is like it disappears in one space and it appears in another. There's no like transference. It's just like doop, doop.
Mhm.
But I kind of want to say like maybe it comes from like the nearest godly thing,
Mhm.
so like maybe there's a shadow that flickers from the hourglass or something, or from
Yeah,
the sword.
fantastic. From
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome. Um, yeah, and you see this like change on her face in the light of the sword, and she like lets go of the sword, and it extinguishes itself, and just like kind of falls and like magnetizes itself to her where a scabbard would be, and she just has this like determined look on her face.
Oh no.
She like looks at the hourglass, looks at where the guys were, shakes her head at the oars, takes a step backwards, and then takes a running dive off the front of the boat.
We're all just hopping off this boat.
What?
Nobody's gonna be left to drive this longboat.
So
Yeah,
Except for the
there's-
guy that The
There's
Solon's
nobody.
puppeting.
No, the guy that Solon is puppeting, they are both in the water and probably drowned or stabbed. There's nobody in the boat except for the hourglass right now.
Oh, I should get back in the boat.
What I'm
You're
hearing
a
is
ways away. You're a ways away from the
Safe
boat.
now.
And I don't think you're controlling where you're going because you're inside
Yeah,
of a
I
giant
don't
whale.
think I am. I don't think so. Oh, I'm still inside it?
You literally just got inside it. Yes.
Oopsie.
Urtu, what do you do when you see this happen? You're like up against the boat at this point.
I mean, that's the best outcome for me. She's gone. Not my concern anymore.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not taking, I don't, just because I don't, shouldn't kill her doesn't mean I have to help her.
Yeah. No, she is swimming as fast as she can
Exactly.
towards where she believes Hay is.
Mm.
Oops.
And I guess Ampix, you're interested. I figure you would get in the boat with the hourglass, right? Because that's why we were heading over here.
Yeah.
Yes, let's take this from her. That's how we'll get back at her. This is for you, Urtu.
Take your
I'm just
stuff.
like, well, you could take that boat with the hourglass, and I'll take this boat and go look for hay.
Okay. I very carefully.
You have to row yourself.
It's like, yeah, like Ampix is like, oh, like get the hourglass that might tie to my soul. Then I have to wait. I have to row. Okay, it's worth it. Okay. Oh yeah, I cross over.
Epix is my favorite.
I imagine like tipping the hourglass over on its side and the sand is still falling. at
Still,
the
yeah,
same
going.
rate.
It's still falling to the side. Yep.
I turn it upside down. It's still
And-
going. Like,
Yeah, it
oh,
goes up.
oh. Okay.
Awesome. Hey, you are inside a giant water rail that is about to slam into a pirate ship that is firing cannons at you.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
I thought I had a plan and I forgot that was a doom move.
That's okay.
I'm inside a whale?
Yeah, right now you dodged it by diving inside of it.
I mean, that's what you
Yeah.
said. You
So
said,
Yeah.
this is fine. I'm inside it.
Yeah.
I am the whale.
I'm
You can ride it.
trying to think.
I don't see the problem. Continue as the plan was.
I'm gonna need you to roll a clash.
What's that? I haven't done that in a while.
When you
Just
battle
fighting?
an enemy, roll plus your chosen approach.
Uh-huh. And my approach is
I would probably say vicious, but it's up to you.
I think it's vicious. Yeah. I think at this point I'm like, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Mhm.
And now I'm inside a whale. So and I think I also have caught the rage a little.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
Vicious.
Let's see if you
Yeah.
catch a cannonball. Go ahead and
What?
roll. What? That's 2 dice plus 1.
Me and Dub Dub gone all the way. Nope, we're not.
Ooh, that is
I rolled a
a
5.
5.
Hey, Dub Dub can
Um,
give me a heart though.
Dub Dub. You can give Dub Dub a heart.
Oh, can I give Dub Dub a heart just for fun?
So you would
Just so Dub Dub
do
believes
that
in
when you
themselves.
want to you can vex Dub Dub. You can
Oh, it makes Dub Dub even more mad.
you can well
I
vexing
think
let's
Dub
see,
Dub's vexed already.
on a measured success, they choose to give you what you want, or create an opening for your
Ooh.
friend. So vexing is
Yeah, I
not
want to vex
yeah,
him.
yeah, take a look at Vex at some point. But right now, since you failed that clash move, ooh boy, yeah, I think that's exactly what happens. Dub Dub kind of like launches out of the water towards the side of the ship, just as like this plume of smoke and fire comes out. You're gonna need to mark a mood. But because you're getting smacked by a cannonball,
Oh.
it's gonna slow down somewhat because there's some water in between you and it, but it doesn't feel good at all.
Ouch.
Oh.
Okay, so I mark a mood.
Yeah, you'll mark a mood.
Furious.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, mad.
And I think what it looks like is Dub Dub like was leaping to sort of ram the side of the ship, and the cannonball just like punched straight through the middle, and he just kind of like splits and splashes against the side of the ship. So it's like a big wave hit the ship, and it kind of like lists a bit, and you kind of fall out of the water whale, but you can see around you the water kind of churning as it's about to reform into
Oh,
a whale
no.
again. So they like smash it apart, but like it is not destroyed even a little bit. Yeah. Solon, you are racing towards this giant mess as a dolphin yourself.
Oh, yeah.
What would you like to do?
Hmm. Let's see. I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna try rolling some dice for sorcery again.
Yeah.
Now that I can probably ensorcel the ship a little bit.
Ooh.
So let's see if I can roll anything fun there.
Oh, sorry.
2, 4, 4, 1,
Oh, sorry.
6.
I mean, there are probably more productive things I can do, but
But
I want to put an imp on the boat.
oh my,
That's what this boat needs.
more imps.
All my moods are
Um,
getting pretty bad.
I mean, it would be more productive for me to like giant hand the mast or something, but
So you're in the water approaching the
yeah.
boat. Tell me how you would get an imp on the boat
Oh, okay.
or on the ship. I mean, yeah.
I was, yeah, I had assumed it was a sort of spell you could direct at something. But,
Yeah, sure. So you just like jump out of the water and be like, and a
yeah,
imp kind of falls over there.
yeah.
Is it a dolphin imp or a
No, it's just a little shmoo
humanoid?
imp, like
Shmoo imp.
normal. And so those imps, for every die that comes up, someone a 3-inch high imp that moves through the scene, satisfying its odorless and causing small chaos.
So that is just one imp, I'm afraid.
Yep, that's just one imp. Great. So that imp does hit, you see it like splat to the deck and cool.
Oh man, that fills me with such joy.
um
Oh man.
yeah, I think as you
Yeah, I could have done a phantasm there, but no, imp is more fun.
yeah, and I think at this point Urtu and Ampix are like approaching the boat, and I think as you're approaching the ship, and as you do, I think they may or may not see you, depends on what you're doing. If you're rowing that way, what are you doing?
I mean, I think my primary concern is finding hay at this point. So I kind of think I'd just stop and look around and get up and yell at the water. Hey! Where are you, hey? We're here! Come to us! Hey!
And I think Hay can definitely hear that bellow.
Heard and ignored.
Oh no.
Are the two of you rowing towards the ship?
I mean, I don't particularly have any desire to get to the ship because our whole thing was backing up hay. It was sort of our whole purpose for hanging back. So I
Come
kinda
on,
think
everybody, let's go
we
do
got to
this
figure out
thing.
where they're at.
I mean, that's where the sortables are. But okay, cool.
Is is Hayes' mission to destroy the boat?
Yeah, can I do ugly thing on the boat? When is it my turn?
Soon. What does ugly thing do?
Destroys a human-made thing.
Ooh. Interesting. I think because of the scale of it, we would have to do it piece
Yeah.
by piece. But I think you can definitely
I
still do
will
some,
though.
you can
I will
definitely
do it
still
piece
do
by
some damage
piece.
there.
There's also a big giant water whale.
There is, which is coming
I feel
coming
like we
around
could work
again.
together.
you,
Dub
mi-
dub.
you might be working next to each other.
Yeah. Parallel play.
Apex, did you want to do anything while you're hanging out over there?
I think I think Urtu is probably faster at rowing, and when Urtu starts yelling, Ampix starts like backing up, like no, that's how they get. That's how you get them to target you. Like, don't, like,
Sure is.
Oh
so I'm like, yes. Also, I keep getting distracted by the by the hourglass. Just like,
Yeah.
but I guess I could hit it. Like, no, wait, that seems. I need to talk to Solon first before I do anything. It's
We've
like,
all
I
got our
really-
own
with a
shit.
cannonball.
Yeah, so I'm doing things like I'm like rowing, and then like, no wait, I need to row like towards, no, away. Like,
Oh no.
I think I'm just like going in circles in my little hamster mind.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hey, what I don't think it's too late to hunt. I think maybe it might be a finesse move instead of a hunt if you want to
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
like
thinking about hunting the
persevere.
captain or tearing apart his
Mm.
ship piece by piece. So
You could start doing that, yeah. I will say you do notice Solon, because Solon's like leaping out of the water and doing some magic. You
that's
do
not how dolphins
notice
act.
that
Shameful
a
behavior.
Oh god.
We don't do tricks.
a human lady is swimming faster than you would expect someone to swim, and coming right up behind Dolphin Solon.
Oh no.
Oh, can I assert dominance over her?
Can try, yeah.
But to try to save Solon.
Yeah, what does that look like?
When you want an NPC to defer to you, roll plus your chosen approach. And that's your success. Okay, so let's say
And she is like swimming right now.
yeah, so she's swimming.
And you're probably,
Well, I want to like
I don't know, like at least 50 feet away. Like you got some distance.
but I think Hay knows how to like do the human version of echolocation.
Oh,
And I wonder if I like click and like mess her up that way. Like hypnotizer.
It's less about like messing someone up and more just like being like, hey, I'm an alpha, do what I say.
Yeah. That's kind of a slinking move, I was thinking. I was thinking a little beta kind of situation. Fine. Vicious approach.
Yeah.
I do something scary, which is
I mean, she's in your element, so
I mean, crazy dolphin jump out of the water.
yeah, if you like jumped at her, like jumped out of the water and like jumped at her, that might have a shot.
yeah, but I'm not in the water, right? I thought I was on the boat.
Oh no, you're in the water. You got,
Oh, I'm in the water. Sweet.
Yeah,
okay,
because
I love the water.
Yeah, because you were inside the whale that was going to slam into the side of the boat. They fired a cannon right into it, and you caught that cannonball. It kind of splashed out.
Oh,
You went
I
in the
thought
water. It is reforming.
I thought we had hit the boat and the whale left me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean that's basically what happened. Like the whale turned into like a wave that kind of rocked the boat. But
yeah,
you caught a
betrayed
cannonball
me.
and you.
I took a bullet for that whale. We're friends.
Yeah. You took a bullet in that whale.
In that whale.
The whale also took the bullet.
The whale also took the bullet.
You both took the bullet.
You also took it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
the
think
whale who
I,
would
like-
never experience a bullet except for the fact that you made it.
I think I swim really, really fast at her. And I'm
Okay,
like,
cool.
I'm not fucking scared. You want to swim fast to me? I can swim fast to you.
So you just want her to not attack Solon.
Yeah, I'm gonna scare the shit out of her and make her
Okay.
my person.
Cool. This is vicious, you said?
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah. So that's a +1. So that's 2 dice
I
+1.
think it's vicious. Yeah, I'm not sensitive. 2 + 1.
Yeah. Hey, I know you're really trying hard to swim right now, but if you wouldn't mind, like, you're doing a great job. I was just wondering if you could like
Maybe not with the.
Some fast 2, 7.
7. Great. In a different game that would be hit. But
Can I heart that? Am I close enough?
um
Can you like flap your tail and make it faster so I goes faster?
hmm.
I keep failing. This is my second time, so
I
I need to give
know.
myself some XP.
Yeah, XP.
I
So the
got
situation-
one more
the-
mood left, and I'm out of the
So the situation is
scene.
you basically like see Hay just like tearing ass at you.
Hmm.
Do you think you would be able to know what they're trying to do? 'Cause I don't think you noticed that French is behind you yet.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I do think this is one of those situations where Solon kind of looks behind him. Like, I
Mhm.
don't think he takes it as, at this point in the story, as Hay is trying to kill me or something like that. But I don't think Solon has twigged to the fact that that fire sword lady, Rencha, is
Yeah, Richard.
pursuing him and about to kill him.
Ooh. Okay. That is a miss then. And on a miss, they assert dominance over you, and you must submit or withdraw. And I think what that looks like is you like it was your intention to just like slam into her or try and scare her off. Like if she didn't move, what like would you have just like rammed her or tried
Yeah,
to
I was
grapple
gonna
her
ram
or
into her.
drag her down?
Yeah, I think I was gonna ram into her and drag her down.
Yeah. And I think then what it looks like is like you just kind of like do your dolphin charge and grab her, and she is she is a trained warrior, and like she sees you coming and like grabs your arms and somehow like twists you around so that like your arms are like across your neck. Did I just turn my headphones off?
Or
What'd she get?
And she's like trying to like strangle you with your own arms, and she says, "My quarrel is not with you. Leave or die."
Hmm.
Do you submit or withdraw?
So submitting would be like just being hers, and then withdrawing would be like leaving the scene.
I think submitting would be just like, okay, cool, you do what you like. This has nothing to do with me. And withdraw would be probably mean like withdraw from the ship area.
Yeah, I think I withdraw the ship area.
I think if you submit, you could still go after the ship.
Yeah, I think I think I'm worried about Solon, so I think I submit so that at least someone else could rescue me if they wanted.
Mhm. Cool.
Should have listened to Ertu. Always
Yeah.
should listen.
So Solon, you like see this happening. You see this wild ass warrior lady wrestling the dolphin thing into submission in the water. And then Hay kind of backs off and she just starts swimming towards you again.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I mean, is there anything besides sorcery that would make sense here?
You could
Flash.
you could
Vex.
clash. You could try to vex her if you have any hearts.
Assess, explore, soothe, hearten, beseech a force.
Beseech a force is always fun.
Huh.
What would Dolphin Solon do in this situation without you know,
Yeah, without metagaming.
yeah. I mean, not without metagame, it's just like, oh, in the fiction, what would you do?
Yeah.
Oh. You have favor with Atlantis and spirits?
I was about to say
Yeah, that's some good
besieging
stuff.
Atlantis sounds fun in this context.
Oh shit.
Mm.
That might be good. I'm
Okay.
curious. I'm curious.
And then but I have, that's going to be a roll with, that's going to be risky. Oh, well.
Yeah, so that'll be roll +1.
Yeah, 2d plus 1. Okay.
So you're about to reach for a power beyond you.
That is a 5.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So on a miss, the force complicates your life.
Fair.
How does Atlantis complicate your life?
Ugh.
How does it not?
Taxes. Cop-
What does it look like when you try to beseech the force?
Oh, that's a good question.
What does a sorcerer beseeching Atlantis look like?
Yeah, because I can't really speak Atlantean in my current form. And yeah, what does any of this look like?
I have a hit.
Oh, yeah, I'm all ears.
Well, no, I was thinking, like, we're in the city that was built on an Atlantean ruin / maybe not
Yeah.
ruin, right?
Yeah.
And we're in the water, where
Mhm.
presumably there's some things. What if there was like
Ooh.
some Atlantean automaton or something, and you recognized it and powered it a little bit with sorcery? You're like, oh, like
I
here's
love that so much.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
That's not even, I guess, yeah, the beseeching in this case is like, oh, I can turn this on and
yeah,
it'll
it's
solve
all
my problem.
activation. down
Easy.
to
Yeah.
Nothing bad
the
will
giant
happen.
Roomba.
And I think like as you're kind of like reaching out and beseeching the Atlantean forces to do that,
Yeah.
Urtu and Ampix, you're in the longboat still.
We're in different longboats now.
Oh, you're in different longboats.
Longboats.
I'm in the
Got it.
original longboat, and Ampix is in the hourglass longboat.
Newly acquired longboat.
Great. The two of you hear like just like an eruption behind you, and I think all around you, kind of like starting from the shore, just these kind of like spires of this like glimmering like volcanic like it kind of looks like coral a little bit, but starts just like shooting up out of the water, reaching up and kind of like making it a little bit more difficult. And like it's not just you, like you see that these things like progress towards where Solon is. And like if you look around, you see like it's not just like in this area. It seems like the entire island is the series of the island that you're near is kind of like the island itself isn't rising, but like the sea around it is just erupting all of these columns.
Oh boy.
Um,
I'm still gonna die.
Urtu, can I get you to roll a d6 again?
Chaos.
4.
Okay, so it's not you, but Ampix, your longboat with the you're kind of going around circles. One of the spires underneath you just like punches up, and the longboat like goes into the air, and you just get thrown. You and the hourglass. Are you holding on to the hourglass?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. I'll make a grab for it when we.
Yeah. You can hang on to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So on, you like see this happening, and
No.
you know that's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
And you still have a sword bearing down on you.
Yeah.
I think this is a good place for a first break. Let's take 5 minutes and come back to this giant
Not a
mess.
good place.
Thank you, Bob.
Arf. Just hearing it.
I forgot.
Nom, 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 nom.
Boy, I'm glad I didn't just start talking about my politics or something.
God damn it, you jerks.
Seeing your like
It's okay. We are off stream when we're on break, so that's fine.
little food song.
Got a fancy little be right back screen.
Yummy little macaroni in
Nom, nom,
my
nom, nom.
mouth. Nom, 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 nom.
Alrighty, let's see.
Not going well.
Solon is getting Atlantis to rise up again. I want to hear how Ertu and Ampix are reacting to, well, A, getting thrown out of your boat, and B, the seas rising around you.
The only thing I can think of to try is I had this move I've never used. Cut the Gordian knot. So when you use violence or brute force to solve a tricky, delicate issue that does not lend itself to force.
Hmm.
And what I'm thinking, I'm not sure if this applies, but I think it kind of applies. Because like I'm trying to find hay. I can't find hay. That's not something you can really brute force. But so I have at this point, I have since I got here, have not seen hay at all, right? Like I didn't see them jump off the boat. So I have no idea if they're off the boat, on the boat, or anything, right? So I kind of think at this point, Ertu's a little desperate and then figures, since they haven't come when he called, it must be being held on the boat. The only solution to this is to ram the boat with his longboat and hack a hole into the hull with his sword and come in from the lower decks and surprise him.
I don't think that's a tricky, delicate issue, but I think you can still totally do that.
I figured it just applied because it's not finding hay is not something that lends itself to brute force. So I was like, but he didn't know what else to do. So he's like, well, I'm going
I think that's more like, oh, I'm going to raise taxes unless you convince me.
We haven't really been in many of those situations.
Yeah, a couple, but
Yeah.
so your plan is to row full force at the boat and then take a
Down the
look
boat.
with that.
Yeah, I mean, I figure longboat probably can't punch a hole into it. Maybe you can do
Oh,
some
no.
damage. And from there, I have a sword to.
Yeah, I think
Hack
you're going to
into
do the
it.
damage. The boat's just going to be like clunk.
Yeah.
Ampix is
You underestimate my rowing power.
also has just been thrown into the water near you. Ampix, you're in the water. Your boat is somewhere, and you are clutching an hourglass.
Is it dragging me down?
Nope. It is remarkably light.
Oh, okay. Yes, I think I'm calling on Ertu to pick me up. So yes, first I was trying to get away from Ertu. Now I'm calling for his help.
Ertu does hear that.
You beseech your God for help. Turn into a snake. You have many powers at your disposal. I'm busy. Hay could be dying right now.
Wow. Ampix, what's your move?
Uh, oof. Gosh, you know what? I just I don't know. So where's the water whale? Is that
It is reforming near the boat.
okay? So there's pylons popping up out of the sea.
Mhm.
Something weird is happening. Hay is somewhere. There's a water whale. There's a ship. Don't know where Solon is. Ertu is going towards the ship.
I think that Ertu genuinely like thinks that Ampix can take care of himself. I don't feel like he's like, fuck you, I'm not. I think I was like, oh man, he's got powers and gods, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is my longboat nearby?
It is nearby, but it's like
Oh, no.
it's unlikely you're going to get it upright.
Okay. There. I I think I'm gonna just try to grab onto a pylon for a minute just to get a moment to just be like, what's going on?
Great. Just climb up the pylon.
Yeah.
Awesome.
With like one hand while I hold this.
So it's going to take Ertu a second to a moment to get to the ship, which means that Solon, I think because you turned around, you see what was happening, and now there's a lady with a sword bearing down on you, and I think unless something else happens, it's going to be a clash.
Okay, I have no time to sorcerer.
You could try.
Um,
I mean, you have a moment between like
yeah,
her fucking with A and her being on top of you.
I mean, I could also patch reality,
You could also patch
Which-
reality.
which
Always
is
an option.
dumb, but feels like what Solon would do in this moment.
This reality isn't working for me. Let's get a different one.
I reject this reality and substitute my own.
I got to figure out what small detail about the world would be useful to change here. Let's see. No, nothing's coming to mind. Let's see.
You could undead some dolphins.
Yeah.
Make her swim the wrong way. Just get yourself out of there.
Drop the boat on her.
Mhm. You can also just spend burn a curse and cast a spell.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of something fun here. Let's see. Can I put something between me and her? There's hardly any distance there now.
I mean, if you want to burn a curse, you could
Yeah.
like intentionally bring a pylon up between you and her,
Maybe. Yeah,
or,
I'm not-
or underneath you and get on top of it.
That's very
Oh, yeah.
subtle for so long.
It's true.
Um,
What about making the ocean gelatin?
the ocean.
Oh, but then the whale would be a jelly whale.
Jelly whale.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think, could I set up some sort of whirlpool? No, none of that seems like when I patch reality, I um want it to be something cool.
Mhm.
Like maybe some sort of portal. Like I could burn a curse and just teleport her somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna
Or
try
teleport yourself
sorcery.
somewhere. Yeah. All right, let's roll those
I
dice.
mean, yeah, that'll at least get me a mighty hand. But yeah, if I'm, yeah, I gotta, okay. First, roll that.
There you go.
20. Okay, so I could mighty hand. I don't have 3 of consecutive values. I do have 2 adding to 10. I mean, I think I want to try a phantasm here.
Ooh, all right. So
Now-
a phantasm creates a convincing illusion or overawing display of eldritch power. Tell me about that.
So I think in this case it is a pillar, like a Donatov style pillar throne with an Atlantean warrior. Um, who is raising the sword against Rensha.
And it's like in between you two, or
I think so, yeah.
cool. Yeah, and I think it looks like one of the other pillows, only it's formed into a throne.
Yeah.
And I think the Atlantean worm might look something like Urtu, but like just like more, just more,
Yeah.
with like not only the blue on blue eyes, but like the kind of like Avatar blue skin,
Oh, yeah.
and just like the hair that's just kind of like floating as if it's in water. And he has a sword that looks like Urtu's in each hand, and like stands and bellows. You know, you attack dumb beasts. Why do come face someone? Come face your better.
Yeah, just taunts her. That is
Yeah. Yeah, so being a dolphin, you can definitely get away while that is happening. Where would you like to get away to?
Have I seen what Ampix is up to? I guess not. I've been distracted.
Yeah, it's a bit ways away too.
And I haven't seen I guess I must have seen the water whale, right?
Yeah, you saw the water whale, and Hay was in there, but you don't know what Hay is up to right now.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna swim towards the ship then.
All
to try
right,
and track down Hay.
cool. I think Hay sees all of that happening.
Oh no.
Hay's kind of getting their bearings, and yeah, I think underneath you can see that the water whale has reformed, and it's like trying to pick a new target, of which there are many.
Oh no.
So hey, what are you up to?
I think I want to hunt the captain.
You want to hunt the captain. So when you want to track someone or something without being noticed. Yeah. What's your approach?
Sneaky.
Slinking.
Slinking. Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Let's do 2 dice, or you can just get a monster if you want to. Not roll.
I'm gonna save that for when I actually gotta fight that guy. I think I'm pretty. I think also like Hay is pretty confident about the ability to like sneak around.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh, I'd be willing to do anything about that, so it doesn't feel narratively. So 2 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. Well, hopefully, we'll see how we've been rolling. Oh my
God!
Wow.
Oh, geez, you are just not having a good time today.
Getting a different dice. I'm gonna refresh this dice roller.
good call.
On a miss,
Next card on the
noticed.
dice roller.
Ooh, situation escalates. So tell me what you were doing to hunt the captain. He is probably on the boat. So it sounds like you were trying to get on the boat without being noticed.
Yeah, I think I was like climbing up the side.
Awesome.
Very sneakily.
Very
so I thought.
For the miss.
Oh, thank you. At least
yeah,
I get something out of
you should be
shit.
getting a lot of XP for all
I'm
of this.
gonna get another move.
Yeah.
Yes. Scroll back on the dice roll and make sure you're getting your XP for misses.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine someone just like looks over the side and sees me climbing up.
Hello.
Yeah, I think you're so focused on like the climbing and stuff, you didn't see someone looking over the side. And I think when you like get up top there, you jump, 2 guys just kind of like pull ropes on either side of you, and there's a giant net on the deck and they just like pull it up and you're just like, ah! Cool. So that's what happens there.
That makes sense.
Urtu, I think you are approaching where Rensha is now, and you see this Atlantean, just Atlantean beefcake with a couple of swords that look like yours, just kind of like
Fall
bellowing
in
at her.
love instantly.
You can tell she is like gauging him, to sort of to understand what's happening here, because he's not like making a move or anything. He's just like, "Come at me, bro."
Atlantean beefcake.
What do you do?
I mean, I'm single.
And Rensha is distracted.
I'm still heading towards the ship. I'm gonna cut a hole and go in.
All right, cool.
I gotta find hay.
Rowing past that
Just
shit
right.
show.
That'll be pretty easy to find.
Oh no.
I think he's pretty single-mindedly obsessed with because
I
he don't even know if Hay's alive at this point.
I
Yeah.
just love imagining the visual of just coming up to that and going right by, which makes total sense. But it's
Yeah,
like,
all right.
Exactly, because I'm like, well, I can't. Hey, I'm not supposed to.
Sounds
That's
like
supposed
you
to-
saying,
I'm not supposed to kill you.
not supposed to-
made a
Bye.
promise.
Made a promise.
Made
a promise.
I got other fish to fry.
Fulfilling my XP question.
Fuck, I forgot about
Very
those.
true. Very true.
and so
dun,
Ampix, I think you have a
dun,
chance
dun,
to
dun.
do something here as well. You
Ah.
climbed up onto one of the pillars, and like I think if you can like climb, it's not super high out of the water. There's like 8 feet out of the water, and so you can climb up and be like, wow, there is a lot of stuff happening over there.
Yeah. I mean,
At least they've
So-
stopped firing the cannons.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
no.
I like no one's attacking me. I have the hourglass. I
I
assume at
have
some
the
point,
high
like
ground.
as soon as I like climbed up and like got a moment, I like looked at the hourglass and like saw that it was still running. Like
Mhm.
that was kind of okay. I don't know where Solon is. I don't know where Hay is.
Oh, I think you know where Hay is. I think you can
Oh.
see onto the deck of the ship.
And see the
Oh, they caught Hay. Oh
head
no.
of hay.
And you can see Urtu rowing frantically.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, they caught Hay again. It's like it's not the first time I've seen Hay in a net, right? It's just like,
Yeah.
yes, okay.
Getting comfy, like a hammock.
God. Okay. How far spaced are the pylons? Like
Randomly.
could I do some like terrible anime?
Some platforming.
Yeah, just like
Hmm.
pillar parkour to the ship. My
You know what?
my other
If Urtu wanted to do that, I think it would work. I don't think you have the gumption
Yeah.
to make those jumps.
That's the gumption over the gumption.
mean, I kind of okay. Can I smite the ship? Now, just to be clear, if this works, actually, it doesn't matter whatever I roll, it works, I guess. It's the target suffers 3 moods, and anyone nearby
Oh
marks a
no.
mood.
No, I can't have any more moods.
Oh no.
Dude, that's yeah.
I'm not that near, am I?
I mean, yeah, if he's
Oh,
targeting the ship, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be out of it.
Uh,
Okay.
I think
I mean-
targets would be individual pieces of the ship. So you could like take out a cannon or a sailor or the net or something that you can see and affect.
Can I
A
see
mess. Yeah,
what's her name? Redden.
you can.
Renshaw?
Yeah. She's
Uh
puzzling over what to do with this Atlantean beefcake, which also you are seeing.
Yeah.
Like,
which
okay, this
also
was-
kind of looks like Urtu, right?
yeah. What side is
like-
he on? What is?
Yeah. Water whale, Renshaw. I'll smite Renshaw.
Hmm.
We've all been trying to.
Like
All right.
if we take her out, maybe we can just take the ship. They'll just surrender to us and we'll have another ship.
Yeah, maybe.
A non-living
New
ship
boat,
this
new
time.
boat.
Cool. What
Old
is
boat
your
has a
approach?
friend.
My approach is, I think, um, I guess, I don't know, Imperious. I'm tired
All
of,
right.
well, how do I actually feel? I guess I want people to like pay attention to what's important right now. Just me. Like,
Okay. That's
This
a straight up
hourglass.
roll.
yeah, 2d6. Okay.
Don't fuck up. There's no one to
Uh,
hurt you.
2. And what
Learn
happens if
from
I
my
miss?
lesson,
If I miss, I mark 3 moods.
or learn from my example.
Yeah.
On a miss, mark 3 moods. On a success, mark 2 moods. That doesn't say anything about monstrous. Well, we'll find out.
Monstrous mood.
Oh,
Oh,
I got a
no.
6.
That is a 6. All right.
Okay.
Mark
Damn these
X.
dice.
Don't forget to mark XP.
Yeah.
So on a miss, mark 3 moods as you spill your own blood to enact the destruction. So I want to hear what that looks like.
Oh no.
Yeah. I okay. Should I call on? Okay. I still feel weird about calling on Zuz right now. I kind of want to keep that going.
Oh,
So
no.
if I call on Rook,
Mm-hmm.
and the form that this smiting will take is a gateway to the lands of the dead opening up, and like a bunch of hands
Mm-hmm.
grabbing and trying to
I
drag this
love that.
person in. And just to be clear, the hourglass that I'm holding is a rook. Is a rook
It's-
thing?
It seems to
Or-
be. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know
Uh,
for sure, but that would be a good
right.
guess.
Right. I feel like the form of bloodletting, like I want it to like burn.
Mhm.
I want it to I want something godly to strike back at me in that way. Like
I
so
think it might
either,
look like withering.
yes.
Oh no.
Okay. So the hand holding, like the classic, like the hand, like
Yeah,
Bav
like-
Morda in the original Willow movie, with the hand is
Mhm.
like yes, petrifying in age
Yep.
and death. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that looks like exactly what you said. These just gray, stony hands come out of the ocean, and she's trying to figure out what to do with this Atlantean dude, and like one grabs her sword arm, and she reacts to that and starts punching it. Another one grabs like around here. Another one comes up and grabs her on her face like this, and they just like pull her
Oh, no.
under.
Oh no.
So bad for her.
Glub, glub, glub.
Oh.
But we didn't see her die, so anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Yep. Yeah, she went under, swearing and shaking her fist at this Atlantean guy, this Atlantean sorcerer who sucked her down to.
Atlantean's fault. Oh,
How long does that phantasm last? Doesn't say.
I'm sad.
Okay. Oh well, I think its job has done, and it just
Yeah.
like turns to you,
It rides off on the whale.
fades away, riding on 2 dolphins, Aquaman style.
There's a freeze frame, and we find out what happened to the Atlantean. Went back to Nimmer and started a business.
Cool. So that's that. Yeah. So on seeing that, what's your next? You're like close to the boat, and I think you're seeing Urtu rapidly approaching ramming speed here.
Let's see. Do I see hay tied up in the net, or
I think
probably not?
I think you and Urtu are too close to see that.
Yeah.
That's like up over the deck.
Okay, so I'm probably just kind of chirping at Urtu if I can get within distance to say, okay, whatever you're doing, you have a dolphin. Something else.
You got a fin.
Fin in me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
Urtu clunk up against the side of the boat. Yeah, and so you just want to cleave a hole in the side of the ship.
Damn Skippy.
I don't think if there is a move for that, or that, I think that's just something you do. No one's trying to stop you, and this is like cleaving through wood is definitely what you want to do. So my question
I am
to you
strong and have an Atlantean
is,
sword.
are you rending the side of the boat above the water line or below it?
I kind of figure like almost right at it. You know, wherever I'd be, if I'm standing in a longboat, tacking at the side.
Great.
Not really concerned about. I'm not trying to purposely get it either way. So, but
Right.
it's just wherever it's
Yeah,
handiest.
and
to
like
tack.
it's a ship that has been involved in ship fights, and cannonballs have hit this ship before, so like it's not gonna sink immediately,
Yeah.
even if it was below the waterline. But cool. So you it takes a couple hacks to get in there,
Arr.
and you are below decks. What kind of things are inside a ship? I don't know. You're in the you're in below deck, so you're kind of like in the cargo hold.
So I figured, yeah, something like that.
And there's what's in the cargo hold?
Barrels.
Nothing but drugs.
Just
There's crates
just
that
dolphin
have
skins.
healing packs inside them. I think there is some well, no, that would be in the captain's chamber. Yeah, there's some goods down there. And you know there's obviously a place to go up to the deck. Hey, you're in a net.
Yeah,
What do you
finally get a
do?
nap. Well, this net is made by humans,
It sure is.
and I'm very mad.
No. Oh no.
So this is an ugly thing.
It is an ugly thing. Roll plus your chosen approach.
Vicious.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Oh, we're still on the dice
Which-
roller. Here we go. Go for it.
Crushed it. Whatever you need, dice roller. Just let me
An
have
8.
this.
You did it.
Yeah, finally
Measure-
I hurt a
measured
piece
success.
of rope.
On a measured
Great.
success, you find its weak point and disable it. So tell me how you get out of that net.
I think I remember I have Atlantean armor on, and I I think I keep wiggling, and they're like, stop wiggling, but really I'm getting the blades
Oh yeah.
thing. And it just
Just-
comes apart.
Ripping it apart.
Ugly thing.
And fall to the deck.
I roll.
Where
I do a little roll.
they're rolling straight
Urshu
down.
taught me.
And there are a handful, like the two guys that were holding the ropes, like they fell down because they weren't holding you anymore. Or no, I guess they would have tied it off. But there's
They've just been holding me the whole time.
what do we do with our rope now?
What do we do now?
Yeah, they would have tied it off.
It's
but
lighter
the-
now. I see.
There are a handful of nasty looking pirates surrounding you.
Yar.
Oh,
And you are on the deck. And I think that's when across the deck you see someone emerging from below decks, and it is Urtu.
oh,
Yay.
good. God damn it! I need some. I'm never gonna leave you again, or I think he runs and hugs her too.
Oh.
What is Solon doing while this is happening?
I think I'd like to try and sorcel myself back into human form now that
Amazing.
there's a way on the boat.
Yeah.
So I'll get some dice.
Just walking around as a dolphin on the boat.
Sorcel it up.
Cheap, cheap.
So you want to get 2 dice of equal value. We'll see.
Sorry, I ever left you or two.
Rolling that.
There's
I
a couple
got
of
2
twos.
twos.
There
Yeah,
you go.
so I'll human myself again. Step onto the boat.
All right. So you are now below decks. And Epix, you're watching this from a distance after smiting our lady friend.
Oh
Anything you'd like to do
Um,
now that you're by yourself?
Yeah.
Finally
So
alone.
the Atlantean is gone. The water whale is doing something.
Mhm.
There's
Good
still
job.
these weird Atlantean pylons. And I have a withered arm.
Mhm.
Do I see Hay and Ertu reunite?
I think you
Or
see Hay drop, but I don't think you see what's on deck.
okay. Um. You know what? If I have a moment, I'm just going to assess this hourglass that I've got right here.
Mm.
Like, I know there's a big fight over there, but like
Since you have the chance.
that doesn't affect me exactly. So
What is your
yes.
approach?
I think insightful. Or you know what, otherworldly. I'm gonna try to like trance out on it.
Ooh,
Or I guess
yeah,
is that a little delirious? I don't know.
that's great.
Like,
Yeah, Otherworldly.
yeah. I mean,
Awesome.
so +3
Mm-hmm.
for otherworldly.
Mm-hmm. Or you can just monster it up.
I mean, that's essentially what this is.
You still roll snake eyes.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's a good thing for me, right? Because
Thanks.
9.
9. All right.
What's the
That
deal with
is
this
right
hour?
in the middle.
Oh man.
So
Alright.
answer to your questions. What is the best way in or out of here? Who or what is the biggest threat? What does this person intend? What are the others missing here? What hidden forces are at work here? Or what here can I use to blank?
Okay. Well, what hidden forces are at work here in this hourglass with like big rook signs on it?
Hidden.
Hidden forces.
Hidden ones.
Rook is not hidden here.
Yeah.
But are you still shadowed?
I don't know. What do you think? I kind of thought not.
Okay.
Like that was the thing that like, you know, I got
Yeah.
buffed essentially. Right.
Yeah.
For a turn.
I think the hourglass is clearly something related to Rook, but you still have the lingering vision of the sort of shadowy form of the kind of mirrored shadows of Smilla, kind of like smiling appreciatively at the situation. Smilla is the short answer.
Yeah. God, I don't know if this question makes any sense. What here can I use to stop this hourglass?
To
Like, yeah, like I don't know if I want to break it necessarily.
so what here can I use to
To stop it.
Oh yeah. You look across the water at the ship, and you saw Solon go into there, and Hay is probably still on there, and you're pretty sure Urtu is on there. So, I mean, there is one clear way of stopping that.
It's like so for a moment, Ambix is like, like I could use my friends to stop it, and it's like, oh right. If I kill them,
You could use your friends to stop it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's so real. If you go to war, you'll destroy a great empire. Answer. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So Hay and Urtu are on deck. Solon is coming up from below decks. You're surrounded by pirates. What do you all do? Sounds like a Urtu time.
I know what I'd do.
Let's fuck up some pirates.
Fuck up some pirates.
First thing I do is I look magnificent.
Yeah.
I don't just like come out, like I think I come busting up through the doors,
Mhm.
like wood shattering everywhere, ocean blowing in my hair with a feral scream, which I pronounce, "You have two choices as of this moment. Jump overboard or die."
What is that approach?
I missed her
It
too.
sounds blunt, but it's up to you.
Uh,
Or you can just burn a monstrous.
I mean, I feel like it's passionate since that's what's been driving this whole thing is like this
Yeah.
passionate obsession with, fulfilling my role as Hayes' backup. God.
Way back. Cool. That is 2 dice plus 2 then.
Because he's in fiery mode.
What's up with this hourglass?
Jump or die. How about a 14?
Oh,
Yes, magnificent.
On a monstrous success, you look terrifying. Your
Yeah.
enemy cannot stand against you, but your friends mark 1 mood.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm around
I'm out
for
of
this,
this.
I assume.
Now I'm out of the scene.
So you could spend 4 hearts to bring it down. You don't have any with Urtu, and yeah, I guess not. So yeah, oh boy. Okay, so the enemy can stand it.
That's
Your
true,
friends
yeah,
mark 1
'cause-
mood.
Hey already spent a buttload of hearts last time on me, I think.
Yeah, I already
So
spent them all.
what was that last mood?
The last one, despairing.
Mm,
And I guess I'll
Um,
mark shocked for that.
yeah. So how does
Oh wait, you
uh,
can mark a curse to clear your moods.
you can mark a curse to clear your moods? Where?
Under curses, it says you can also mark a curse to clear your moods.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because I mean, is that in a single scene or do I have to wait?
Oh, I think getting all 4 moods marks a curse anyway, so you might as well hit it to stay in the
Okay.
scene.
Or if it
Clear
makes
all-
story sense to take me out, but I would like to stay.
Yeah, it's up to you. Clear all those moods.
Story wise, it makes more sense to keep you.
Yeah. To get all the way here and then fucking faint.
Yeah.
That
did you
feels more
read-
Lovecraftian.
And now every human you meet makes you angry. Every creature you meet makes you ashamed.
Well, that doesn't
Yeah.
make much sense gameplay wise, because then why would you ever?
Take the
It
courage.
seems like something. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't make sense if
out
like,
of
oh,
the-
if you get all 4 moods, you get a curse and you get knocked out, or you can mark a curse and clear all your moods and not be knocked out. That doesn't
Hmm.
make any
Could be
sense.
either or. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like if I have 2 like epics would be like, oh, I have 2 moods, but I want to do this 3 mood thing.
Mm.
Let me clear myself out.
Mm.
Preventative medicine.
Okay.
Cool. So Hay is still in and raring to go.
Woo, guys, I feel better, except for I hate humans and
Oh, no.
am embarrassed about animals.
And you are terrifying. Your enemy cannot stand against you. So
Mass exodus.
they don't jump, but they are just frozen in place. They drop their weapons, and they're just like there are rivulets of they're wearing their brown pants. They're
Oh.
That's poopy.
Oh, and also since I rolled a monstrous success, that makes me mark a curse too,
It
right? Yeah.
does. Yep.
Death is at my side, fouling every interaction with the inevitable breath of tombs.
And poopy.
Tombs smell like poop.
Tombs.
Cool. I think Solon. Tell me what that mood looks like when you come up and shocked seems pretty natural there, I guess.
Yeah, I think it is a sort of like the vibe is that Urtu is going to kill everyone. Everyone.
Yep.
I thought he was my friend.
I know, but yeah.
And to be clear, if Urtu wants to just murder everyone right now, all the pirates, you definitely can do that.
It is almost like you have the decision of who lives and who.
But before any of that happens, Solon, do you have anything you want to do up here?
Oh, geez. I mean, you know, we're looking for the captain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I can do some scrying.
I guarantee the captain will arrive very shortly.
Never mind.
Save me that scry.
Yeah, yeah.
He's hiding.
Let's
Sticking
see.
in his boots.
You know, I kind of feel like that is the inevitable because of the fact that I had a monstrous success, so much so that I frightened the hell out of all my friends too.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of feel like that bloodlust to go with the scene. I don't see how I could not kill all the pirates.
All right.
That just seems like that has to be what happens to traumatize everybody this badly.
Yeah. And I don't
Yeah.
think Solon is in any shape to do anything right now, even if it would
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sense from a.
Feels like
and
Urtu's probably in a
there are a
mood to
couple-
like do things overboard anyway.
There are a bunch of other just like seamen who run the ship.
Seamen.
And
I think he's like in a bloodlust, you
They
know.
do dive off. But you are covered in guts, and so is the deck. Someone's got to mop this up.
You know, a Tasmanian devil with a
Well,
sword.
we got a
and human
water whale. They'll
Cuisinart.
come through pretty soon. It'll
It,
go.
Oh,
it
no,
will come
I
through
forgot
pretty
about
soon.
the
It is.
whale.
Yeah.
Dub dub.
Why?
Should I have marked a mood also for Urtu's I'm Magnificent mood, or am I?
I don't
not
think you
close?
are. You
Okay.
didn't really get a
Better
hang of
move
that.
it, business.
Yeah.
You just from
Missed
afar
out.
see a red
It's like,
mist coming off the
right.
ship. You're like,
Just
what's
like-
going on, man?
There's an arm.
I
Why is
hear
their head over there?
screaming across the water. I'm like, I'm sure they're fine.
Why is
It's
there a
interesting.
misty red cloud over the deck? What is going
Probably
on?
a storm.
Red cloud
Oh.
warning.
Yeah, was there a
Take
storm?
warning.
I sort
Oh,
of feel like this is
it
also
is
his
still storming, by the way. Yeah, that's right.
sort of his bloodlust. Like I don't even. He wasn't in control. He was just out of it. It's sort of like after holding in all that rage for so long, not being able to kill what's her face.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like it
God.
just sort of
Oh,
came out here.
yeah.
Awesome. Epics, anything to do before the next beat happens?
I mean, I want to take all that screaming to say like, oh, Urtu's taking care of stuff, or like, really should get him into like counseling.
Working through some
He
things.
needs gods.
I'm sure he's just pulling an Urtu. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
God.
probably fine. It's probably fine.
He
Have
probably
you heard the
scared them
good
all.
News about Rook.
Scared them all by looking magnificent, and then rescued our people and got off the boat and left everyone alive. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's what he
Yeah,
usually does.
Is there like, in the disaster, did like some pirates try to launch a boat and then get murdered, and is the boat
Oh.
like floating nearby?
Oh no.
I'm just waiting. I'm just like in the rain, just like waiting for someone to come get me.
Boat drifts by with dead
That's your
pirates.
like a bus stop.
Yeah.
Totoro
So
style.
as you're kind of like, hey, what's your reaction to all the blood before you do anything else there?
I think it feeds my own anger. I'm like, yeah, what we came to do.
I think Solon retreats back below the deck.
I feel like that curse also that result also fits the curse I just took. So it
Yeah,
all ties together.
yeah, death is at your side.
I think I'm disgusted, but I'm like, because I'm like, oh, humans make me angry, and I'm like, but also, that's why we should kill them.
Great. And I think as you're kind of like finishing up there, it's like panting, covered in blood.
Where's so long ago?
A figure emerges from the captain's quarters up there on the rear deck, and it is you kind of expected him to be just like this like giant like crazy beard, hair,
Yeah.
bushy mustache.
Oh, is he a
Um,
nerd?
He's not a nerd, but you can tell that he's
It's a
he
cat.
has
It's a cat.
worked
It's a
he has
cat.
worked the ship.
Is he Wallace
He's-
Shawn? I don't know why.
he
I thought
is-
Wallace Shawn.
What the fuck's that character's name in the gay pirate show? Izzy is
Which
like
one?
more
Oh,
like
Izzy.
more like Izzy built.
Oh,
He's like
okay.
kind of lean, dressed in black, has has a sword at his hip, but is just kind of like resting on it, and has his little captain's hat. And his voice, like where you would expect a bellow, it's more like just it's less
Truman
of a club
Capote?
and more of a dagger, and just kind of like
Oh.
this kind of like thin, directed voice. It feels like it's like pinpointing everyone, and he just looks disappointed.
Oh,
It's
Disappointed.
like I spent a long time whipping those men into shape. Now you've ruined it. What are we gonna do with you?
You're not going to do anything with me.
So I think Hay like just fucking launches at him
oh no.
and is like, "You killed my parents."
Sounds like a clash.
In a fight, I go first.
Yeah.
Other than that, not sure this is a great move, but that's what I'm doing.
Sounds like that approach is
I think it's
vicious.
a clash. I don't think I have any other thing I could do.
Yeah.
I could try to assert dominance again, but I don't think Hay would try that again so
Yeah.
closely.
What's
After
interesting is
being-
I think I could have ended the conversation until this.
I know I stopped him from talking.
If you want to, you can end the conversation. If Hay is cool with that.
He would
No,
never
I mean, I
forgive
don't
you.
mind
No,
hey, going for it because I feel like that's more interesting because
we get all the way here, and Urtu's like, "Boop!" Like,
I don't feel like I would have jumped. I think I definitely think it's funnier to be like, am I gonna kill him? And then Hay just is like, "Ah!" You're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, well, shit. I guess that's what's going on now.
Alrighty.
yeah, that feels
Is this
like what would
vicious?
happen. Yeah, it's vicious.
All right, let us see that roll.
Sensitive. So 2 + 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Hay would leave room for a conversation to
I
happen.
rolled an 8.
That is an 8. Okay, let me
Nice.
bring up the good captain here.
That's a success, right?
That is a
Nice.
success.
Measured success.
8, 9, 10.
Measured, not monstrous.
Yeah.
Although I wonder if I had to have marked a curse before.
Someone could help you by bumping it up to an 11.
if you
If
want a
those-
monster success,
I feel like this is we did okay this time. Let's just let it happen.
you don't need
Not
to be
enough.
marking any more curses. We're all
Enough
pretty.
problems.
We're all getting real lean on curses.
Cool. Measure
Yeah,
success.
we'll take it. We'll take the 8. We'll take the 8.
Measure success. You can take -1 mood. You can inflict grievous harm. You can take
Harm.
something from the enemy. You can take something from the enemy. You can create
From
an
the enemy.
opening for your friends, or you can force the enemy where you want them.
I think I'm gonna force him to his knees.
Ooh. Okay, that's one. What's the other one?
Oh, and I hurt him.
Grievous harm. Okay, great. So he inflicts a mood on you. What's that mood gonna be?
Obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Let me get his mood.
How do I hurt him?
If you break his knees.
I feel like
not
I like
yet. It's you still got some fight in him.
I feel like I go at him and like lunge at his eyes and then kind of drag him down by his face
Ouch.
to his knees. So he's got like little hay claws
Oh no.
on his eyes and face. And he's now on his knees. just in case R2 needs to get involved.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Be.
R2's probably just like, just say the word, just say the word.
I mean, after I'm
Or
not
is
just
it
gonna
still
I'm not just
hungry?
gonna stand by and like let you fight and be like, oh, you got it. Try back. Oh shit,
so-
we're doing this.
Since he is also he's doing a mood on you. Yeah, so I think you like grab his face and kind of pull him down. He was expecting to face off with Urtu, and you just hear screaming out of nowhere. Complete
Perfect.
surprise.
No one
and
expects.
How
pull him
dolphins
down,
fight.
and like he is surprised, and then he like elbow he takes your legs out from under you, like elbows your knees while he's there.
Mm,
And you're both on the ground now.
great.
Let me
And then we kiss.
Wait, what?
Let me see
Plot twist.
what these
And R2 is very confused.
I think Hay is like, I'm gonna take your skin off
Hmm.
before he gets his knees knocked out for better, of course. Their knees.
Oh God, is Hay gonna come out as wearing a armor made of the captain's skin?
no.
That is the
Maybe.
plan. I told you the plan before we got on this boat. Maybe I told you some of the plan while no one was with me. I don't know.
New coat.
Oh boy, okay.
Mm.
Oh, how is he gonna escalate?
No, nothing. We're fine. He's done. We killed him.
Oh, I guess. Oh boy, that's
He's
good.
gonna move to a farm way out where he can live with other pirates.
Yeah, and so when he like takes your knees down, he's got like blood in his eyes, and he's just kind of like swinging wildly,
Yeah.
and getting you there, and he kind of like stands up, and you. Oh, gross.
Oh no.
He has like a satchel, like a small
I
a
should have
little
taken something from him.
there. Yeah. He kind of like wipes the blood from his eyes and reaches into the satchel and pulls out a heart that is still beating.
That's not cool.
And
that's not cool.
he just looks at you and takes a big bite out of it,
Oh no.
tosses it on the ground, and kind of like does
Didn't
the
even
like
finish it.
does the
Clean your plate.
reloading his arms kind of move. and then looks over your shoulder, and you hear a screech coming from the forecastle of the
Dub dub.
ship. It is not a dub screech. It is the the hawk
Oh
screech.
no.
And
That's not so long.
I think Urtu, you feel something slam into you from behind.
Oh no.
And we'll take our next break here.
All right.
Break time.
'Cause I need to
Break
pee.
time. Be
Try to
right
be
back.
fine.
Perfect.
Cool. So we left off with someone slamming into Ertu from behind.
Son of a bitch!
And I think Solon can actually see this happening. There was like someone like just kind of dropped down from the I guess the crow's nest area, and kind of like landed basically silently on the deck behind Ertu. It's hard to tell what they look like. It's just kind of like a like grayish, brownish blur. But there's like that screech, and then they like tackled Ertu from behind. Anything Solon wants to do here?
Do I see what has tackled them?
Yeah, it's a person of some kind, but it was like too weird and fast.
I mean, I should step in and do something. I think it's just gonna be sorcering again.
Yeah, sorcering.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One moment. Sorcerers.
Ooh,
2, 2, 3, 3, 6.
got some doubles.
So I can turn into something twice.
Turn into a tiger and back.
Very quickly.
I can do mighty hand.
Oh, you could be like a chimera of two things.
I'm
I'm 2 horse butts.
a lion tiger.
Liger.
I'm a zebra horse.
Let's see. I can't phantasm with that roll, can I? I cannot.
2 dice sum to 10. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, and it sums to at least 12. So I think, yeah, mighty hand will come into play.
Alrighty. Tell me what you do with that mighty hand.
I think you said 2 dudes were jumping Ertu.
Just one.
Just one?
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna throw him into the sea.
Ooh.
Damn right you are.
Great. I love that.
Giant water hand.
Do you throw it towards shore or towards the sea?
I think towards the sea, probably in that moment.
Okay, cool. So Apex doesn't see anything there.
Oh no.
Epic still just hanging out. Happy to be there.
Like
I love hanging out with my friends.
Background,
feel
you
like-
see a figure rise into the air and disappear behind the ship.
yeah. Like if I had a watch, I'd be like checking it. Like, huh, I don't usually someone comes back for me by now. Like
You
could
could
I-
still swim over if you want to.
I was gonna ask, can I swim in my withered arm?
Yeah,
and,
it'll just take a minute.
Okay. Well, I will start to swim, and every once in a while I'll like stop and be like, oh, why am I doing this? Okay.
Yeah, and you do like when you hit the water, it's just a lot of excitement happening. But you do hear like, let me see, what's your curse level here? That's pretty good. Yeah, I think you do like as you're swimming, your head is also kind of like swimming with voices, and they're conflicting ones. It's definitely the voice of Rook, Zuz, Smilla, maybe another one, and all kind of like directing you to do conflicting things, promising you things, and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just a lot going on upstairs.
Mhm.
Speaking of, hey,
What?
you got knocked over.
Mhm.
Captain just ate a heart. Captain Cookie just ate a heart. You get to act first in a fight. So what would you like to do?
Let's see, what kind of nastiness can I do?
So many options. I don't suppose I just threw an imp out to sea, did I?
No, you did not.
Was this
it was
the imp coming back?
it was
Help!
person sized, not an imp.
I want to assert dominance.
I think you're going to need a monstrous success for that to work on the captain.
Yeah.
Um,
Like if I were to do a curse.
you could do that and just get yourself a new doom.
Take a
Which
doom.
would get you that bloodthirst move if you wanted it.
Yeah. I think that narratively it makes sense.
Yeah.
The hay is just like
Tell me what that looks like. What do you do that actually
Holy
works on
crap.
him?
You okay?
do I get I don't
I was
get
just
to
like-
use blood.
I was noticing
blood-
Hay has 2 doom checks already.
Yeah.
Oh, is that bad?
And
I mean, you're just getting there.
Finn's got one too. Man, everybody's got some doom except me. Dang. Y'all are going crazy.
I
Everyone
don't
was
imagine
ahead of
that we
me.
will get to a Doom ending unless we play for like another year and a half. But
Just Urtu's
Everyone was
clean
ahead of me,
living.
so I tried to get ahead.
yeah, I think that's a balancing thing that needs to happen because I think in
Hi,
any reasonable length of time, like no one's gonna Doom out.
Hmm.
what should I do?
Yeah, what do you do to
Oh.
actually make him recognize like you are an actual threat?
Yeah, I think yeah, I think there's like a way of like bumping into people
Mhm.
that dolphins do that says not fucking serious.
Um,
Uh,
ooh,
I think I
interesting.
can't think of it. If anybody has
No,
another hint,
I think that's great. I
that's-
love that. They recognize your authority and give way. So what does giving way mean in this?
Sorry, I've hit a wall. Now I'm in the middle of a fight. My brain doesn't work.
What are you looking to do? Sorry?
Yeah, so I think what his reaction is gonna be like when you get up and bump him like that. I think there's a look of instant realization on his face. And
I think
he
that's
just
what
kinda looks
dolphins
up.
do, and he
yeah.
realizes that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like kind of looks you up and down and says, "Oh, I've killed your kind, haven't I?"
Hmm.
And takes a step back.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You're here for revenge.
But I've asserted dominance, so now he's mine, right?
Oh, he is giving way. He's not
Giving
gonna.
way.
Yeah, you basically to get a regular success on him. I think you
Within
needed a monster
reason.
success. Yeah, and so he like steps back and like there's a little bit of like, oh, you've come to seek revenge. Like I respect that.
Hmm.
Like he's not attacking you. He's just like, I think he says, "What do you need from me?"
Your skin.
I need you to repay the debt.
How do you propose I do that?
Well, you took my parents' skin.
You did murder all of my men.
You were in the wilds. That is not your land.
You are on my ship.
And then I think Hay starts tearing the ship apart.
All right.
That
Yeah.
ugly thing. And then I think Hay says, not for long. It's like rips up a beam.
Yeah, so I think a ship is made of a lot of parts. What would you like to try to destroy?
Whatever's closest.
Cool. Roll your success.
What are the parts of the ship that we have to chew through?
let's see what the roll is, and we'll figure out what
Okay.
we get.
Yeah, also
Um,
Urtu, if you wanted to do something, I don't need to hog it all.
Yeah.
Can't seem to kill this guy.
Sounds like vicious.
Yes, vicious,
right.
always.
2 dice plus 1.
I think this is where Solon is tentatively coming above deck again.
All right, we're not wearing
Whoa,
skins.
okay.
We're not wearing skins yet, but Rip up the ship. Let's do it.
Rip up the rip.
I rolled an 8.
That does it. Cool. You find weak point and disable what you wanted to
It could
disable.
be a normal point, and I'm
Yeah.
just strong. Yes, I disable it. I think I
I think,
start.
I think it's a monster
I-
success.
Yeah, I think I like grab a beam and just start ripping off the floor of beneath him.
Yeah, so on a measured success, you like it's like you're disabling something and it's a monster success to destroy it
Oh.
utterly. As well as things you don't do. So I think maybe
Do I just smash the wheel or something?
yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, pull the wheel right
Okay.
off.
I
Yeah.
think I just pull the wheel off. I'm like, we're not going anywhere.
And yeah, and Urtu, jump in if you want to. Urtu and Solon, jump in if you want to do anything.
I mean, I kind of figure I've been queuing off hay, so when I see hay start doing that, I think I just chop the nearest thing to me. I'm guessing is probably like a sail, a mast of some
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
cut a
probably
mast
like
down.
like a 3-mast ship, and you like take down one of them, and they're like,
I'm like, all right, guess that's what we're doing. I'm just following
Ooh.
Hayes. This is Hayes' revenge.
Yeah, and I think I might beseech chaos
Yes.
to destroy the ship as well.
Like, I guess Hay didn't want to kill him. Maybe Hay wants him to watch his ship being dismantled. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a yeah, we're gonna say Urtu's hacking into the mast. Solon, let's beseech that that chaos. You have what?
No favor with chaos.
No favor with chaos.
Oh, no.
So weird. Okay, well, let's see if we can get you some. That's 2 dice straight up.
Come on, Chaos, be my friend.
9.
9.
Nice.
All right. So it does what you want within reason.
I feel like you're making up for all the failing rolls everybody was rolling early on.
What does chaos within reason look like on the ship? What part of the ship do you warp into something else?
I was imagining that it does a kind of Inception folding the ship over.
Like kind of like bending the deck up.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
now I don't know which part to rip. So I folded the ship.
Epics, anything from over there? Swimming. I think you're still en route. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Vance kind of like looks up and points at Hay, the closest one, and the that person that you threw overboard, you'd never heard a splash.
Oh no.
And just like from the sky, just sweeping this man thing, whatever, grabs Hay.
Oh no.
Great.
This might as well happen.
Hey, I think this is gonna be a clash.
Yeah.
Still doing vicious.
That's what I got.
All right. 2 dice plus 1.
You kill every one of us. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
What's a
I rolled a 4.
Okay,
I
well, you're
hate flying.
definitely taking a mood.
Yeah. Again. On a
and
Monday.
again, it's a little hard to see because it's behind you, but it actually picks you up.
I'm
And
bewildered.
yeah, sounds right. Actually picks you up and like flies you off the ship over the sea.
This would be fun if it weren't so confusing.
And I think because it's just through, I think, yeah, so going away from the shore again. Yeah, so Urtu, you see this like birdman thing grab Hay. I guess Solon sees this too.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like someone like dressed in some sort of like brown gray robe, hood, something or other, and just like grabbed Hay with their feet and pulled them off the ship.
Oh, time to turn into a bird and give chase.
I think I know what Ertu would do, even though it's probably a colossally bad idea. But he's he's a man of the moment, and in a moment like that, I don't know that he knows what else to do, other than his devil may care move,
Mhm.
which
Devil May Care
B
is active all the time. It's not a move that you have to
Wait.
do.
which B is going to entail throwing his sword at the Birdman.
All right.
Because the last thing, I
cool.
gotta get it down. They can't get away with hay. This may be the
Just got him back.
Oh yeah. You're not in combat, are you? Oh,
I
they're
mean,
not within. They're not within arm's reach, though. I think this is going to be a clash again. Yeah.
I mean, that
Let
makes sense. Seems like a clash. It's basically
Yeah. What is
ranged move.
your? Sounds like daring.
Yeah, I could buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. Let's see that roll.
A 7.
Ooh.
What?
Who wants to heart me?
I would if I could.
So Solon can.
Yeah, can I go ahead and say that simultaneously I'm trying to turn into a bird?
Tell me first how you make yourself vulnerable to hunt him,
Yeah.
if that's what you're gonna do.
Because I was thinking, like, I could. Does this make sense?
Or how do you endanger yourself?
Because if I am a bird, then I can grab onto the guy and try and drag him into the path of the sword somehow.
I was gonna say that him making himself a bird puts himself in danger because like he might get hit by my sword.
Yeah,
That's true.
right in the path of
This
it.
is
All of that depends on
there's
whether
3
I could
people
actually-
involved now, only one of which I want to hit with the sword.
But all of that is
others.
depending on a sorcery roll.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say that the sorcery takes a moment because Ertu's just like
Yeah.
sword.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Ertu is often like sword.
That's true. That is very Ertu.
Yeah, I could see myself being in danger just because I'm within sword's reach. But that's not putting myself in danger.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And the captain is still on deck.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I mean, so you're throwing a sword at the guy,
At the bird
at the
person.
Birdman. I can get in the path of the sword, but I don't know why I would do that.
You could get between him and the captain.
Oh, I see. That's where you're going. Yeah, okay. So
Okay, cool. Sweet. So that bumps it up to an 8.
And so that I lose 1 heart, right?
Yeah, spend 1 heart.
Lose, gone forever. Never
You
do
eat
it.
1 heart.
Yep.
Nom, nom, nom,
Cool.
nom, nom,
What's their name? Arlen.
Man, I am doing so badly at my XP questions.
Oh, I forgot
cool.
mine.
So that is a full hit. So Ertu, what choices are you making here?
Oh
take,
yeah, I forgot.
Take
choices.
-1 mood and
Right.
inflict grievous harm. Take something from the enemy, create an opening, force the enemy where you want them.
Take hay from the enemy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let me see. I am going to take hay from the enemy and force the enemy to the deck of the ship.
Ooh, all right. So you are doing a mood to them,
Yeah.
and
And then I have to take 1 too, right? Since I did not choose not to. Isn't that correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll also
yeah.
take a mood.
I figure I'm furious. That definitely seems to fit.
Yeah. Um, cool. And you threw your sword into the ocean, basically.
That's where it loves to be.
Well, I was supposed to stick in the bird guy.
Yeah. You're trying to force him to the deck.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
figured if this sword stuck in him, he'd fall down and not be able to fly.
Yeah. I think it goes through one of his wings and embeds itself there. And you like time it so he's above the deck when that happens. And he like squawks in pain, drops hay from a respectable height.
The second
And
time I've been
also-
dropped today.
I
Oh,
know.
no.
And falls right next to him.
I
And you
have
can see
shin
like
splints.
this like it's a youngish maybe man and has has this cloak but also has big like owl wings under where his arms would be, and instead of feet he has little claws.
Not an
Oh,
owl
it has
bear,
to-
it's an owl man.
it's just an owl man, not a bear.
That'd be
And
crazy.
I think we're gonna make him foolhardy.
Food.
Throw new forces into it. Yeah, and he kind of like pulls himself up and puffs up and screeches really loud. And the wind and the storm just like picks up.
Oh,
it's just buffeting the ship.
Uh-oh.
And as he does that, you hear this crunch thud as you assume something big under the water hit him instead of eating hay or eating epics alive. Speaking of epics,
Oh yeah, Ampix is in this game. Huh?
you reach the ship. The boat is still kind of bobbing next to the ship by the hole. You can climb up there and get in the hole, or you can do something else. I suggest getting out of the water real quick though.
Yeah, I think I will have I see the hole made by Urtu. I can tell the handiwork. So I'm gonna just like follow up, like, yep, he's this way. I know, like he's somewhere this way. I also assume like the longboat has drifted away in the
Yeah,
storm.
probably.
So I'm just like, well, I could. No, I can't. Okay, into the boat, into the ship.
And I think as you're coming into that, the boat has listed some, and it is taking
Oh.
on water from that hole. It's a ship though; it's not a boat, so it's got a little while before it goes under.
Why did I destroy the boat so much?
So let's see. We had Arlen got you there. That off 1, 2. There, great. And again, I think the captain is still up there, just kind of like watching all this happening, and just kind of puts his arms up and with the same sort of like razor voice says, "Stop this nonsense. We're all going to drown if the ship goes down. Tell me what you need to make this right. Let me open. I won't hunt dolphins anymore."
You won't take from the sea anymore.
Agreed.
Or hunt dolphins. That's included in that.
Just to be clear.
The ship was bound for Namur to defend the city from other pirates. I'm not a man who does not keep his word.
You are not a man who.
I keep my word. I keep my word.
I am not a man who does not keep his word. God,
So
I
are we
also- I
going
keep my
in
bird
where we-
also. Arlen, how are you doing? Arlen's hurt.
Oh, Arlen.
Arlen tried to take hay.
Well, Hay tried to take my eyes, so I'll we'll call it even.
You took Hay's parents. Let's
You
not
made it-
bicker and argue about who killed who.
Ooh.
You murdered all my men. I killed their parents. You did that. We did that. We can argue all day, or we can get to work repairing the ship.
I just turn it. Hey,
You got to help us kill gods.
And he kind of brightens up at that.
I think Hay has like gotten a little like, I'm bewildered. I'm just not doing great. And it's like, no, I need to make it worse. What's worse than not? You can't take for the sea anywhere. You gotta help us kill God.
Let me offer you something then,
Great.
child. And he walks up to you on the deck, and like you're kind of in the mid deck now, and kind of like everyone's there. Ampix has come up, and he draws
Ampix.
his sword, and hands it to you. Hey,
All right. I don't like it. Drops it. No.
and he takes the tip and places it against his chest. And he just says, do what you think is right.
What's happening? I think Hay leans on it a little bit.
And he takes a step forward,
Oh no.
and the sword pierces his chest, and you see blood coming down. There's still a little ways to go if you want to put it all the way through.
Sorry, I was considering if I could take any more curses. I was like, is this time for bloodlust? Wait, I'm confused. I am a little okay, out of game. I'm a little confused.
You're standing with his
Does he
sword.
just not want to kill the gods with us? And he's like, I'd
He's-
rather die.
Oh no, he's not gonna die. He takes another step forward, and
Okay. I
the
think
rest
that
of you
Hay
see this-
I think
you s-
I think Hay does like lock eyes with him and starts to push the sword in.
yeah, and the rest
Oh,
of you see
wow.
the sword coming out his back, and there is blood. And he staring Hay
But I
in
think
the
Hay
eyes.
like is shaking and but still
Yeah.
doing it. Just like
And he like takes your hand and
Screaming.
pushes it in more.
yeah, I think Hay's like
Oh,
ah.
man.
And he, locking eyes with you, says, and he kind of looks at Ampix as well.
Whoa.
Says, I can tell that you are also bound to the god of death. Are you not? I think it's the royal.
No, I think Hay
yeah.
goes, no, he likes the snake one. The sexy snake one. No, I don't think Hay says anything, actually. I take that back. He's not doing well.
I think he takes the sword from your hand and draws it out. Wipes it off on his shirt, puts it back.
So we're all on the deck now.
It says, you want to kill the gods? Let's start with Rook and get my heart back.
we're Rook. We brook no argument with Rook.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, what?
Okay, so then I think that's where we ended there. Wait, what? Da-da-da-da-da. Cool. Yeah, we'll stop there. I think that's good. Fucked up his boat pretty good.
Oh, man.
Rip pieces
Um,
off.
Before we do anything else, we're gonna do XP. Let's start with Ertu. Did you decide who lived and died?
Damn right I did.
Sure
Oh,
did.
Jesus.
And you chose died.
Hey,
Did the
I let
consequence-
what's her face live. I rode right by her.
That's true.
For a while.
Did a
Yeah,
really
she's
good
fine. Did the consequences of your actions catch up to you?
I'd say so.
Mhm. Did you defend your friends against the world forces?
I think we did.
Yeah.
This, yeah.
Definitely.
So
That's
I
3.
advance and have 2 more in
Nice.
queued up. Yeah.
Cool.
Rem-
So
Remind me again.
yeah.
Advances are advance and approach or take a move. Is that right?
Yep.
Is there anything else you do with advances?
That's it.
Wait.
And
so
you can't
what?
take the do moves until you get a do.
Right. What? No. How
I
do you?
tried. Don't do it.
Was not that I need to. Was clearing a curse? Because I feel like how did I keep clearing curses? Was that an advancement move
Curses
as
are
well?
clearing
Downtime,
during
probably.
downtime or
Downtime.
through.
That's what it was. Okay. So just a move or an
moves.
approach.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Thank you.
Or through soothing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
Soothing as well.
Oh, right.
Oh, we
right,
gotta
right.
use that more often.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't use it like in the middle of a fight, though, Ken. You can't be like, shh, 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 it's okay.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
Cool. So on, did chaos change you?
I don't think so.
Did you help others to see how old and strange the world is?
I feel like I
The
did some
boat
of that.
move.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah, the Atlantean beefcake too. I think that worked.
Oh,
Uh,
it did.
Did you spite the laws of gods and mortals?
I don't feel like in this
Yes,
one, but it's,
Constantly.
You did. You did raise all those Atlantean pylons.
You did raise
Oh,
the Atlantean
Folded the
pylons.
boat in half.
okay.
Yeah.
You turned into a dolphin and then you turned into something.
I almost turned into a bird.
I know it's normal for you, but for us, it's still fucked up.
It's gotta make you understand so long.
All right, that's
For
two
you,
then.
it's just Tuesday.
Epics, did you demonstrate the power of your god?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Did your divine powers distance you literally from your friends? Yes, they did.
Okay.
It's a long boat.
Did you gain greater understanding of the ways of the Pantheon gods?
I got all those whispers in my head.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Cool. So that's 3.
Yeah.
And it looks like you in advance.
Yeah.
Cool. And hey, did you help others see the heartbreaking beauty of the wilds?
I was gonna say no, and I just remembered Dub Dub.
That's
Does he
still
count?
around. Yeah.
Oh gosh, does Dub Dub count as the heartbreaking beauty of the wilds?
Yeah. If you think it is. It's up to you.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think I helped. I don't think I helped people see it.
Did the ways of the wild animals seem unkind to you?
Yeah, they fucked off. They left me. No, I don't think so.
They did.
Boy, they fucked off. They did.
Did you struggle? I'm gonna count Birdman in wild animals if you want to consider that again, but it's up to you.
Sure.
Did you struggle with the need for human companionship?
Maybe. I don't think I did.
Cool. Is that another advance?
Oh my gosh. I guess it is. How did I?
So
Oh, because I
many
failed
symbols.
so much this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you took your bloodthirst move. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I want to kill that pirate.
Yeah, speaking of it, I figure, and again, I like linking things in context with what happened to this episode. I felt it only right to take my next move of scatter like leaves. When you clash head on with a large number of enemies and roll a full success, you kill or disperse all of them. Others may be
Whoa.
approaching, but none are currently in combat range.
Fantastic.
Seemed apropos.
That's pretty
Cool.
good.
Sweet. Let's go backwards for stars and wishes. Start with Nick.
Stars for a game where I could constantly fail and it's still be a good story. Yeah, stars for everyone really playing their characters hard, and thanks for letting me go for senseless revenge on a pirate. And everyone just being like, yep, we're coming along. I'm glad we got back together, stars for that. Yeah, and then wishes. I don't think I have any for right now.
And we will move to Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, the usual stars. Yeah, I thought this game was this episode was very nicely paced. There's a lot of interesting things for everyone to do. And like it was a lot of fun to see people, yeah, like play their characters hard. Like Urtu. I remember there's a part where Urtu was like rowing away from the ship. And Mark, you were like, well, that's where the swordable people are. Like, if you want to kill people, they're there. And he's like, no, like, I'm looking for hay. Like, that's my thing right now.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of that. Wishes. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of anything right now.
Cool. And we will go to Peter.
I wanted to ditto what Nick was saying about interesting failure in this game, like the failures leading to somewhere good instead of didn't do any damage, roll again. I think I have a couple of wishes. I want to be more cavalier about patching reality, and I want to find, I don't know, I want to be on the lookout for opportunities to patch reality in fun ways, because having the group vote has been a delightful thing for that.
Yes.
Also, I'd like to see us lean on the soothe move more now that I'm remembering it exists.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Hay has one that is like a super soothe.
oh, cool.
Oh yeah, the licking wounds.
And generally, like leaning on core moves that we haven't been using so often intrigues me.
That's a good
But
idea.
I think that's, yeah, and I'm intrigued to see what happens with Vance at this point. I really like the turn of like, oh, we can't kill him, and now we're teammates. I think that's it for me.
Cool. And Heath.
Yeah, just all the usual stars plus stars to both game and GM. But game for the, it's a combination of the system and the GM of like, to me, like all the choices I made just seem to make sense together. Like again, when you were like, oh yeah, you can just kill all those pirates. I'm just like, that's what he would do. And it also just lined up perfectly with his curses. Like, well, that goes along perfectly narratively with his curses. And then that goes along perfect narratively with this move I'm going to take because it's advanced. Like it's just cool and everything can tie together. It's like, and to do something epic like that as well which is not the usual, which usual would be like, okay, we'll let him live now because I scared him off and I rescued Hay and that's all that matters. But, so yeah, it's just kind of cool when you find interesting story opportunities are like, oh yeah, that kind of is where that has to go, I think. No real wishes. And sometimes I do struggle trying to find something interesting to do when we're not in a situation where I can manhandle / scare / kill people. So, so much of the we're rowing the boat and I was just trying to think of like, what the fuck can
Who do I kill? Who do I kill? Who do I kill?
I seem to have a lot of choices of what to do right now, and which is fine. But sometimes I just worry when that's just the way it is, that's fine. But I always worry that it's my brain not working. Like I can't think of anything good to do.
Thanks. Yeah. This was super fun. It was pretty much a full-on, just like giant set piece fight thing, which was pretty, I don't think we've done yet. And I'm surprised that they lasted that long against y'all, because y'all are monsters right now. you've gotten like you got like all your moves checked. Like you're doing great. So yeah, I'm curious to see what is going to happen going forward. I have like a thread to pull. I think I'd like to pull that thread.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to destroy
I-
my sweater?
No, I just figured out today, like, oh, that's what's happening. Okay, cool. Let's do make that happen. Great. So we'll see if that is in fact what happens or not.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I think, yeah, I'm feeling like we are reaching the last chapter. So I think I'd like to start next time with downtime. This feels like an adventure
Oh
that
yeah, we
happens.
haven't had downtime in a long
And oh, wow.
We've been busy.
So we'll do that, and then we'll start off with we'll check in with a world scene and see what's up with that. But then kind of like move into the final chapter of what's going on here and see who kills who.
Oh,
And that's all I've got. Anything else before we say goodbye to the stream?
You.
Cool. We'll see y'all next time then. Thanks for watching.